And what are we talking about today? Where are we leading our minds to?
I don't know what we are talking about today, because every time we
don't need to know.
We sat down to try and plan it. It's not. Well, I mean, the first one went all right, and then we had to cut it because one of the cameras died, and now we haven't got that camera. So we've got one camera now, and then we tried it again, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't good.
It just wants to stay a mess. And
our producer was playing fucking reels in the background, coughing, sneezing, hiccuping,
wanking.
Yeah. Definitely staying in. Absolutely staying in.
Oh, he put me on the innuendos. Definitely staying in. But anyway, well, I've got 7 Japanese techniques to overcome laziness.
7 Japanese? What's this, a fucking Instagram
they've
reel?
got their own philosophies and things, even when it comes to...
Are you going to start trying...
Many Asians, you think like Hindi and all sorts of places, like Buddhism, they're tight on just cleaning your house, cleaning everything's, keeping the mind tidy, as they say. Well, what I like, Ikigai, having purpose in life, the reason to wake up each morning, so...
Wait, say again.
Ikigai.
Right.
I-K-I.
That was... No, the actual...
Okay. It means having a purpose in life, the reason you wake up each morning. If you think back to, Maslow's hierarchy, we have different sections of what forms. You think, just like what pyramid, come on. At the bottom, all the way to the top. Top's the most important. And along that, going down, number 1, is going to be that literally self-purpose. Your aim to be the best man that you can possibly be for yourself. Care for everyone around you. That's what drives quite a large part of people. But then it's through creative, through, all ways of life, isn't it? And then it goes down to just family, friends, materialistic possessions and things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just not sure what I was supposed to add to it.
Well, I don't know. Just a little fact for you. There you go.
Yeah, it's a nice one. You said 7, didn't you?
Yeah, there's Kaizen. It means... full rules of Ikigai. Oh, you're making me scared. Do what you love. Do what you're good at. Do what the world needs. Do what you can be paid for. So...
Just like the joke said, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Exactly. But Kaizen, that just means focusing on small improvements every day. Trying to become 1% better every day.
Yeah.
Which I think everyone's getting to know now. It's just actually applying that.
Yeah, that's something I found difficult. I've always been so susceptible to being overwhelmed because I won't look at one thing individually. I'll look at everything. And I just like, because I want to do it all at once, but it's not going to all happen at once.
Never. So
learning to take that step back and looking at the first step, doing that one, then the second step, then that one, and before you know it, you've done them all. Or most of them.
Slow and steady, isn't it, as they say? As the story used to be back in the day. Hare and the tortoise? Hare and the tortoise?
Yeah. Somewhat, yeah. I think there's one about a horse in a forest or something. And it was about... You can't... Because you're walking through a forest where you just can't see in front of you apart from your next step. So you only worry about that next step and then that next step.
I've not heard that one.
I've probably done it absolutely no justice, but...
I wonder what other ones people have heard of. Let us know in the comment.
Subscribe.
Fuck's sake. Do you want more?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Shoshins, this goes back to what I was trying to get at. Concept of Zen Buddhism, which means approaching things with a beginning mindset as well. Like, we've been doing it, because I'm just like, planning ain't terrible, let's just do. So... as we're both trying in all aspects. But if your mind is empty, it is open to everything. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the expert mind, there are few. Shunryu Suzuki.
Wait, say that one again, sorry.
Shunryu Suzuki.
No, the fucking quote, you dickhead. Fuck's sake.
What is, if your mind is empty, it is open to everything. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities.
Yeah, I've always had that mentality around things as well. I've always said that to people as well. I remember when, back in the day when I was doing MMA, and I took one of our mates to one of the sessions, this person is one of those people that likes to jump into things and think he knows it fucking all.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, step into that place as though you know nothing, because then you're going to learn everything.
Got to be humble.
Yeah, otherwise you
Definitely.
will get humbled.
Some people don't know.
And he did get humbled. He got strangled very quickly, which I took a lot of joy in watching.
Most masters there just actually know, just like nick that in the bud.
Had to deflate an ego.
So the fourth, well, Harahashibu. Harahashibu. Okay. This means...
Mate, I'm just trying not to do an accent. We'll get cancelled if I try and do the accent.
Why? South Park get to do accents, why don't we?
Right, and say it again. What was it?
Harahashibu! Was that good?
I don't know. I'm not Japanese. Probably not.
This means to stop eating. This means to stop eating after you're 80% full. If you eat too much, you're more likely to feel lazy. So quite a delicate, nice little. Hey, by the way. Cool content. Nice.
I don't know what I'm supposed to add to it. It's just like a statement more than anything.
Just this, yeah. It's just a little.
Probably open-ended.
Oh my god. Sorry, just got a message. Shinin. Sorry. Shinin Yoku. Shinin in Japanese means forest, and Yoku means bath. It basically means that one should spend more time with nature.
From forest bath.
Well, a river swim. Know what I mean?
They do have some. That's got to be a proper like loose translation.
But different languages talk like in different ways, describing or whatever. It's like, I don't know, French, male, female. Sometimes you have creative words before you word, so it's just different when it comes to us, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. We have a very basic language.
Yeah, man.
I think. Anyway, I don't know.
Well, it's not really. Every language has got its like problems in a way. We've got all of our silent letters, so and then everyone learns ours.
Yeah. Especially
which
like,
is just I
like
feel like a dick abroad, man. I feel like a huge dick abroad, honestly.
Why?
Because I just can't speak any other language, and I've not really been actively learning any other languages. I said I need to write down many greetings, many ways to order, in wherever I'm going to go, and just run with that.
When you go abroad, are you one of those people that will try and say a word that's English to somebody, let's say Spanish, and try putting on a fucking accent? Because so many people do that.
Don't know.
And it's so bad. You're like,
maybe if
library.
Oh god. Maybe if I'm on like full automatic mode, like not really paying attention. I don't know. But
It's so
I
fucking.
want to say no, but
we are so fucking ignorant to everywhere else. You know when you got like places like Benidorm or wherever else, it's just so majorly English. It just ruins it. I don't, because so many, and it's quite an English mentality as well. Is so many people go on holiday and they'll go sit at a what's it called, all inclusive.
Yeah.
And they'll just sit at the resort the entire time, and it's just.
Yeah.
Every time they go out and eat, it'll be like to a McDonald's or whatever. Which sometimes going abroad and eating McDonald's is fun, but I'd rather go and actually explore and just indulge in the culture, everything about it. I don't.
You got to be active with it, definitely, haven't you?
Where's your favourite place you've travelled?
Favourite place I've travelled. God, well, there's so many, isn't it? There's so many little depths of it. I'd say for scenery and for enjoyment, just straight up, probably just. It's Italian Alps.
Yeah, but
really snowboarding. Yeah, just like chiseled mountains, bam, 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 on and on and on. Yeah, like the adrenaline going through that, wind in your face.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
Full send down a mountain.
I do need to go at some point.
Yeah, it's a good injection of adrenaline, honestly. Very good.
In terms of the food, what is it like?
Food? Hell, man. Oh well, it's expensive, obviously,
yeah.
from top of the damn mountain. But they still know how to cook out there.
Yeah.
I always try tiramisu.
Oh, mate, tiramisu is elite. I used to be guilty of picking off a £3.50 massive thing of tiramisu at Co-op. Not relevant to the conversation whatsoever, but fuck it, it's out there.
Man, I might get a tiramisu after this.
Does that mean we've got to stop by Tesco's?
Why not? Got to enjoy life, every second of it. Oh, by the way, 7. Go on.
I was waiting for the return question. Something all shite at.
Sorry, it just goes on for so long. What was your first question as well?
Well, what did I just ask you?
Well, we're in the lives of quick dopamine addiction. It's hard to remember things that happen after 5 seconds.
Fucking cop out. Absolute cop out.
Oh man,
Surely you can remember what I just asked you.
I don't know.
You did this in the river.
Yeah, of course I do.
What were you just talking about? This is why TikTok's bad for you. Because your memory goes to shit. And there was
got to itch some brain rot, mate. Sorry. What did you ask anyway? Go on. What was my favourite place I've been to?
Yeah.
Smashed it out of the park.
Oh, yeah, it's only taking you. Let's get a timestamp on that. Texas. Texas.
Yeah, damn you in Texas.
Yeah. Oh, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. I wish I got more time to explore it on my own, but we did go. I might actually try and drop some footage in because I still got access to my old clients.
You should. I think we should just keep showing everything of what we've got and what has been in some way, shape or form.
Oh, and like next year, we'll definitely have to go to some places. Like we're on about going to Barcelona next year to film a music video. It'd be sick to go to Barcelona and film a podcast.
Yeah,
we're going travelling.
That why not?
Literally just sit in a cafe or something. But Texas particularly was so good. I never was interested in America before going there. I always just thought, it's fucking America. It's full of fat people and dumb people. But the people are actually like super respectful. The food's good, but I can see why so many people are fat because you go down a high street and it's McDonald's, Burger. I don't think they have Burger King. I can't remember. Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, everything. Yeah. There's like a big high street. It's basically like our equivalent of barbershops and charity shops in Grantham. It's insane. Got to shoot guns.
I can't imagine the kickback, how aggressive it is in such brief.
The kickback on a Desert Eagle is pretty mental. Pretty fucking mental.
Did you one-hand it?
No, because your arm would be up in the ceiling.
With it?
Well, one of the people I was with, she shot it, and it came about that far off, hitting her in the face. And then,
damn, you think you do like some tester gun first, really?
Oh no, we didn't go straight into it. We did like ARs and M1911s and stuff like that.
That's alright, then, isn't it?
But that was it. Terrifying as well. I've never, as dumb as it sounds, I've never taken guns that seriously. I've shot air rifles and whatever else, but I've never taken them that seriously because, like, you literally, I mean, you can have a knife in your hand and go, yeah, I can kill someone with this, but you have a gun in your hand. One fuck up, you could slip, trip, pull the trigger, and blow either yours or someone else's brains out.
You do not want an intrusive thought down at the shooting range.
No, not at all.
Or at school, obviously bad.
Went to watch an NBA game as well. That was insane.
Yeah,
Dallas Mavericks versus LA Clippers.
Ooh.
Their attitude towards sports over there is insane as well.
Win.
Huh?
The Clippers win.
I can't actually remember, But yeah, their attitude towards sports is so different to what it is over here.
Their attitude to many of their things are different. They're just so patriotic. So yeah, we made this country what it is.
So religiously led as well. I've been watching a lot of somebody on YouTube, and he is very intelligent, very smart, but he's also heavily Christian, and it's kind of like it's so far behind.
Yeah,
the fact that they're still so heavily on it, but I suppose everyone wants the faith nowadays.
Yeah, I was away recently, and obviously there was like Australians, Americans there at this big dinner, and I just go a bit for the throat because one of them was like on about history or something. I just thought I don't really get on with looking back at history of how it's all gone. Our country, William Conqueror, other countries, just all the invading, and then people keeping it for museums. But it's just not that great. All that. And then, what was I saying? Americans. Well, obviously they invaded that. Native Americans, unlucky.
Yeah.
Australians. Not really.
I
just touched a little bit on
with Americans. It's amazing because so many, not like 95% of them aren't even like American. There's no such thing as Americans, is there?
Yeah.
English, Russian, Dutch,
mix-up, isn't it?
French.
Yeah, French. I can't remember the city that had the French land in.
South Carolina. Because you got
because they have that slang.
Cajun people, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's a sick accent.
So
have you seen Deadpool?
Yeah, I've seen Deadpool.
Oh, I gotta make a name for myself up in here.
Yeah, are you?
Channing Tatum was cringing that, but
yeah, but that's the role. I bet he did
And then
good.
a lot of French people went to Canada as well, because they're majority French speaking. Well, not majority, but some certain areas. I don't think they speak as much of it now as they used to.
Don't ask me how I know. Just random facts.
How do you know?
Of my brain. My brain just soaks random shit up, man, honestly. But like the Punjabis, everyone's got international studies, really, haven't they? What?
Yeah. I'm just wondering where you're going with this.
What's going on in your head? Because
I'm
just educational purposes.
I was just checking with the sound engineer that everything's going okay.
He's fine.
I think he wants you to put another chip in his mouth.
Okay. They have international studies Punjabi to Canada in relation to it, so then you get like all three of the mix.
What, India and
Canada? Yeah, they'll have like a student swap over.
Oh shit!
That's why China has it. Like, they're everywhere, really.
Oh, fascinating.
Got any quotes, mate?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just talking random gibberish now.
I think that's the best way to go there.
So I want to be like, I feel like I'm in the conversation.
Some of them are like, my brain's pouring out my ears.
Yeah. Imagine if everyone's just brain rots on the same level, just like, oh, this is banging, this is.
I've got one that's quite relevant to today. And it's not from anything, it's just what I thought of. But it doesn't matter where you start, we all start somewhere. It just matters that you started.
Fuck's sake, say again.
What were you...
Mate, I swear I need to get diagnosed with some shit, honestly. If I look at a screen...
You need to learn to put your phone down.
Yeah, and if I look at a screen, TV or anything, honestly, it is...
Like an iPod baby.
Yeah, you know, like the white noise just into it, and then...
It's almost like what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
China are winning. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you... I'll explain why I think this is relevant. Well, I think it's relevant to us right now, and a lot of people as well, because I've had so many conversations with people about starting things, and I don't think...
Everyone wants to have a creative release, I swear down. People have got to do something for themselves.
Don't get me started, because you know how much I fucking hate TikTok. I only really tend to use it resourcefully, but the occasional times when I'm laying in bed or I'm on the toilet and I'll have a quick flick through. And the other night I found this video of this couple, and they must have been like mid-40s, sat on the sofa having an argument about a takeaway. And I just had this weird like thing in my head. I was like, it's like we're in a fucking movie, because every cunt is so desperate to get attention. They're just so willing to make twats out of themselves to get attention and be successful. But it's not. It's like everyone's trying to get the quick and easy way. Nobody actually wants to put work into anything anymore. And I think it was Chris Williamson that said something along the lines of, he quoted it, it was 100 years ago, it was so hard to be an extraordinary gentleman, but now it's so easy, because I'll have to find that quote at some point. I'll go back to that.
Yeah, try and grab that one.
But anyway, this was... did I already say it?
What, the name?
No, the quote. It doesn't matter where you start, we all start somewhere, it just matters that you started.
Yeah.
Because so many people will be like, well, I haven't got this, I can't do that. And look at us. We've got one of my old... I've literally had these lights for about 4 years. That one's got a diffuser on it. This one's got a bed sheet on it. This is my mate's dad's shed.
Yeah, got to start somewhere. Bang in.
Exactly, got to start somewhere.
Pad, mate.
Some people start with more, some people start with less, but it doesn't matter.
Exactly. I two white boys with nice mics like this. Oh, it's good going, really. Could be worse. Everyone, what?
Just wondering why he said white boys.
I don't know. I just see it stereotype, isn't it? Really. Privileged white boy and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also touched on the Herostratus fame as well.
The what?
Herostratus fame, because you touched on a lot of little bits and people that do anything to get fame, just like Herostratus back in those times. When was it? 4th century BC. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he just fucking burned down a temple, because you do something of such magnificence, you're going to get remembered.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get written down.
Bad or good.
Yeah, exactly.
Hitler, Putin.
Yeah. Sorry. I had a flood of intrusive thoughts, honestly.
Why? What are you?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Anytime you get something bad, or there's like just interjections of a different route to do and say, it's just like, just do this.
You got schizophrenia?
I don't know. Join us for the ride. Yeah. What? It's just different things to do. Whatever.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah, I'm just watching it go by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let it out. Let's move it out. It might be entertaining. It might not. We'll have to get bleeped out. We have to get cut out. We'll have to set this shed on fire. I don't know. I'm intrigued to know what your intrusive thoughts are.
And the first season has ended. Unfortunately, we were not able to show any of the recordings due to everything shown.
Yeah, if you see on the news that we killed ourselves in a prison cell.
Welcome to season 2. Everyone's like, season 2? Where's...
Welcome to season 7.
God's sake. But yeah, no, there's all sorts. We always get in a tangent about, well, it's all mental health stuff, because everything's just changed. Going back to what you said earlier, people not doing it but wanting to start, everyone wanting a release in some way.
Yeah, too many people want a perfect start, but there's
so
no
everyone's
such
in
thing.
the same boat. I keep tapping stuff, sorry, but everyone's in the same boat. Everyone has their way of escape. Running, huge. Working out, huge. But then
you've also got the negatives ones. We spoke about this in the river, but you've got the negative distractions where, like you say, with working out and whatever, but you've also got the likes of smoking weed, doing other drugs, drinking alcohol, which, I mean, we did a lot of that when in our younger days, but as we're getting older now, we're starting to appreciate the simpler things, the easier things, and the healthier things, such as walking, swimming in a wild river, which was absolutely freezing.
No homo.
Tennis. Tennis. Oh man, the serotonin release I get from tennis is phenomenal.
Okay, well, where even were we with all that?
I don't know where we were when we started.
I'll just look at these wood beams until I hear voices. So, anyway, today...
Whoa, pause. Until I hear voices.
Yeah, then you just start talking, don't you?
Our voices or yours?
No, you don't know whose voices it is, do you? This or that guy.
Did you hear about that geezer that was walking past the house in America and he heard a little girl screaming out for help through a wall, and he tried breaking into the house to save her, but she said, no, just burn the house down. You're not going to be able to save me, there's too many of them. Turns out it was just a family asleep in the house, and he set fire to it, killed them, and he was schizophrenic.
Damn.
That's petrifying.
Yeah, but that's a seriously heavy case. That is. You have to get all the facts out, like where has he been? Has he got any medication? What's his caring? Like, what is going on there? Like, why is he out walking the streets?
Well,
Was it unchecked?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I can't.
There's so much around it.
Can't remember that much of it, but yeah, just the.
Yeah, but still, it's pretty crazy.
The worrying thing for me is that I hear voices in my head.
No.
Shut up. If you think about it, to him, that would have been so normal. And he genuinely believed that he heard or saw that. And he then went on to do it, to then find out that wasn't the case. He's just killed 2 people. Like, can you imagine like because it's almost like a just rupturing your reality, in a sense. That just, it freaks me out.
Yeah, would he really believe it afterwards if everyone's like, "No, man, you didn't do the right thing"?
Yeah, no, I don't think he would. I think they do snap out of it, don't they?
Could not comment. Some sleep speak or something where you're not allowed to talk about a subject so much, like pressed by media, whatever, it's shunned. You can't be saying this word, and eventually gets twisted and turned, and then you get a sleepless society not talking about problems or what they want to do or change.
We were actually talking about something along similar lines last night with like Tory Lanez and everything. Like the we can't put this fucking bit in with us vaping.
Patreon only, baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only nicotine, but it's crack. Yeah, what you were saying something about Tory Lanez last night. He got put in prison for supposedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, but the geezer that was in the car with her said that it wasn't him. He was trying to stop her from shooting him. But it's because...
Mate, what the fuck did you just do to my mind?
What?
Say that again.
So Tory Lanez,
Yeah.
Lanez, he got put in prison because he supposedly shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot.
Okay.
But the geezer that was in the car with Megan Thee Stallion
Yeah.
said that he was trying to take the gun off her and she ended up shooting herself in the foot.
Okay.
But he got put in prison because he was an independent artist, wasn't he?
He was refusing against all the system, basically.
Yeah, because like the music industry is fucked.
Yeah, so if he goes down, yada yada yada, they get his contract.
Yeah, he's serving a long time for it, isn't he?
Was it 10 years?
Yeah, like
Whoa.
10 years for shooting someone in the
He
foot
might get out early as
that
well.
he didn't even do.
Well, you just need
But it's all because he wants to take a record label deal. Because whenever you get a
And he was like telling other artists and telling them how to do it. Like,
yeah,
because you don't.
Wow, so they're just.
I bet that geezer you showed me the other week. What was his name? Nick something.
Nick D.
Nick D. I bet he's gonna, because he's made it massive now and he's
So
on his own.
Millions of streams.
So they've now got so smart that they're able to twist
It's always been like that.
a muggery
You-
into clear law, but like have it tabloid and put out massively.
And the problem, it'd be interesting to know where it all goes in the next like 50 years or so, because everything's
Yeah.
becoming so much more accessible with the internet, where they can't get away with shit as much. And
Well-
but then just get like, you look at the likes of Kanye West, just gets blamed for his mental health problems and just say he's crazy, so it like discredits anything he says.
The best type of people are crazy.
Yeah, well they're not crazy. They're not actually crazy. They just speak their mind and don't conform to the norms of what everyone else is fucking doing.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd like
Which is what we want to do here on the podcast.
join us. Sometimes I'm wanting to hide the weirdness and the intrusive thoughts and just, I don't know, everyone's a bit wackety in a way. Depends
Yeah,
on how much you're going to show that. Like,
So many people suppress it.
yeah, definitely. So I think more real things like this, convos, just showing real, not premeditated, planned convos, topics that I'm going to accurately and deeply sway you to keep listening and persuade you. You like it, you don't, you don't. That kind of aim, I suppose.
Yeah, we're not left wing. We're not right wing.
We ain't got no wings, mate.
We're a bird with no feathers.
Down here with you boys, so I'm gonna.
Personally, I don't give a fuck about politics, because it doesn't matter what you vote for, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get shafted left, right, and centre. Look at everyone. Look at the Prime Minister now, Keir Starmer. Everyone wanted him because they thought he was going to do a better job. All he's doing is shafted us now. They're all just got their own agenda.
Are you surprised?
And it just, that's going to get us cancelled as well. Fuck you, Starmer.
It is what it is.
He's let more refugees in. He's raising their taxes up and everything. He's a fucking arsehole.
Everything's like it's the opposite of what it should be. But hey, don't get me started on deep shit.
No.
Who is that? World Health Order? Who appointed them? Who chooses who gets to choose? Like,
Illuminati. Was that Love Art?
no.
But definitely was Love Art. Gay boy. Right, let's have a couple of quotes.
Yeah, but how many followers are we going to get? You know what I mean? We're going to get the full spectrum.
I have a couple of nice ones that
Whoops,
I've
sorry.
screenshotted.
And I want to keep slapping now. Get that. Whatever you do.
We only need to do it once at the start so I can sync the audio up.
At least you can keep syncing it.
It's me that's got to do it.
Fair enough. That's how it works.
I'll just be sat editing and all of a sudden, fucking hell, what was that?
Yeah.
Right, let me ask you this again. But I want a serious answer this time, because last time it was so fucking underwhelming, which any response from you tends to be anyway.
Okay.
So, if you saw someone... Try that one again. If you saw someone feeling the way you are feeling right now, what would you tell that person?
Or just any person. That's a bit of a complicated one. I don't know. Maybe I think too much about that. It's just concern for him. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. You're doing well.
Yeah, but it's more towards how you're feeling. How you're feeling right now. So let's say...
Yeah, little anxious. How's it going to go? All that.
That's not answering it.
Why not? If that's how I feel, and then I'm going to give a bit supportive.
Yeah, but what would you say to them?
Just keep going. You'll be all right. That's it.
Well, yeah, I guess.
There's not really a lot to sum up in. Maybe I'm just wank with random encounters like that. So
Maybe I've...
reassurance is hard.
Yeah. Especially with being male.
What would you say?
Stop being so fucking hard on yourself.
See, short, sweet, and simple.
Yeah. On to the next one.
Yeah, man, enjoy the little things, even in some lovely little affirmations.
Even if it's your mate putting a chip in your mouth.
He loved that a little bit too, right?
Definitely.
I'll get some after. Tiramisu and chips. Would that be nice?
Do you know what? I actually think it probably could be, because people dip their chips in milkshakes. I've done that before. It's quite nice.
Point.
But knowing you probably tip the chips into the tiramisu, mix it up, and then start eating it.
With some ketchup.
Oh, man.
It's weird. All the things that I take down, I mostly write down. I don't have a hell of a lot saved. Even though I do, but
Right.
it's just
well,
real.
let me do this one. I read this one to you earlier. Hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Enemies has 7 letters, so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, but so does truth. Cry has 3 letters, but so does joy. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. Life is two-sided. Choose the better side of it.
Yeah, that yin and yang just smacking you right in the face, man. Isn't there?
It's obviously easier said than done, because it's not always.
Oh, definitely easier said than done.
We'll try that one again. Just had a stroke. Dun, 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 dun.
But no, honestly, that's and then I'll just lose my track from it. Yin yang, that's the choice you got to make. I think it's a little harder to be the better, to be the good.
Yeah.
Holding out among, so
Especially when a lot of the time, especially when you're coming into adult life, you get so many things that just kick you down further and further and further, and it's so easy to get caught up in it, become bitter.
It can be a juggle of resilience and self-care and all sorts. You need to seriously learn how to regulate, manage, hold yourself there in your head, really. Make sure you're alright.
Yeah, in terms of managing and regulating yourself, it's a lot of people haven't been taught how to do that, and it's so frustrating as well. I wasn't taught how to do that. I always lost my shit when I was younger because I had nobody to tell me that's not how you hold yourself.
We learn how we regulate through how they show us to regulate.
It's frustrating because as much as life isn't a race, I look at other people that have the behaviour traits they had 10 years ago. I think, where the fuck could I be if I had that same behaviour? If I was able to compose myself, if I was able to regulate myself back then, where would I be? But then,
where will they be, having not experienced that point of life, all that choice, all that? You know what I mean? It's still there, and just might not be seen yet.
Yeah, I suppose that's where the midlife crisis come in. Crises.
We're just more. Yeah, you can have multiple, man. Honestly, there's never too late nor too soon.
Yeah.
Curse of knowledge. The more you learn, the more you see, the more you gain. More of a bit of agony it is of it all.
The more depressed you get.
Yeah, but then it's finding tools and different perspectives. I like to take on as many perspectives of it all and just choose which bits you like, go by. That's what people do with religion in a way. Which just go with what speaks to you.
Creates a bit of duality between us because you like to entertain pretty much every perspective and thought, whereas I will only entertain certain ones because I just feel as though some people do have good perspectives, but some people fucking don't.
Oh yeah.
And they're absolutely useless.
But it's my curiosity on. Well, I know everything that's been happening in my life that's led me to be who I am and how it has happened and unfolded. So what about them? Like, because back in the day, it would just be like looking at people and being, hold on a minute, there's a whole life there.
Yeah, it's interesting to try and unravel it all, but then you get some people that you just can't unravel what's going on.
Yeah,
and they won't even.
They never have themselves.
It's a very hard thing to do. I don't find it as difficult as other people because I became so fascinated with why and how we are,
I felt like I hit quite well early on, like facing it, trying to just smash it down.
Yeah, mine's only been really in the recent, I want to say 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, everyone imprisons themselves in a different way. And until that prison is far too comfortable to what is used to them, that's before they're going to break away, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've worded that awfully, but that is...
Yeah,
Ding! Put that in there. Taking a moment to process, people. Good convo.
I asked you this in the river, and it went very south with the conversation, and you didn't return the question yet again.
We'll see how long the chat was from it.
Not.
I could have gone on a tangent.
You did go on a tangent. You start going on about fucking BlackRock.
It's probably the wrong name anyway. Me.
Right. So, what are the good things and the bad things about growing up?
The good things and the bad things about growing up.
Start with the good.
Not knowing anything.
Why is that good?
Because the first time experiencing anything, wouldn't you say that's one of the best times? Being fresh-faced.
Maybe. I think
We
it's
see life through
circumstantial.
their... When we see the young ones, we see life through their eyes, with all emotions leading up to it, being scared, anxious, knowing what awaits, really. I say that's a good part of life. What about you? I feel like you should have been quicker on that. There's a lot of good qualities.
Yeah, there is a lot of ones. I just don't want to go with something like...
Cliche.
Yeah. But it's hard not to, because everyone talks about it until you get older. You don't realise. You get told so much shit as a kid, and and then you get to like... Well, I'll be told something at 15 and then 25. It's like, why the fuck did I listen to that earlier?
Yeah.
Because of that naivety. But
I always question
it's just the beauty of learning, I think. I think learning is a very beautiful thing. Difficult thing, especially if you got attention problems and behavioural disorders and whatever else.
More rewarding, I find, when you get some things held down. Especially if you've been treated a little differently.
Yeah.
And you treat yourself differently. Because you don't know as much and you'll shame yourself, hold yourself back. You get some full book read. You get what?
Somewhat.
You get a full book read. If people struggle reading or anything.
Right.
Like, and anyway, just those little accomplishments.
Yeah.
Because you find they're more challenging.
What would you say are the bad things?
Well, obviously just the lessons, the hard emotions, the baggage, people leaving you. It's a hard thing to face, isn't it? But there's so many necessary evils of life, I'd say.
Yeah, that's interesting actually, because I wouldn't say that side of things is necessarily bad.
I'd say it's both, because it's a celebration of life.
Yeah,
but it's...
it builds character.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the way of life, man.
But if you work towards overcoming it, because there's so many people, and this actually comes from World War One, I found out. So the reason why the generations before us were so man up, get on with it, don't cry, men don't cry, blah blah blah, is because of World War One. When everyone came back, nobody would talk about it, so then they just carried on suppressing their feelings, and ever since then. I mean, it probably stems a bit further back, maybe, but more so. And we're in such a weird point in our life because we're like the back end of it, where
I wonder how emotionally aware each generation was, in a way, talking about their feelings, like what they want to do, whether it's sing, chant, jobs, whatever. I wonder how communities really went on, in a way.
I'm interested to know how communities are going to go on in the future, because the more time goes on, the more people are sort of waking up to it's fine to talk about your feelings, it's fine to let it out. It's better to externalise your thoughts and feelings, because otherwise it can bring you down. Yeah,
and with everything it's moving so fast, Neuralink and all sorts of shit. I just use that as a base example, but in kids, there's nothing better being taught. They're just changing the ways of it. They're not catching up with things. Where everyone's like, come on, you grow up at 25 fully for blokes, and then you start talking about things, start realising more trauma comes up through your 20s, so it all gets a little more complicated. But they don't show or teach much, or any psychology or anything deeper. I got a drugs awareness course or some shit, where they come in and talk to you about don't do this, kids, and stuff. Got that.
Had that, you know.
You never had that?
No, I don't think so.
I wonder who you'd be if you got that. The man you'd be today.
Probably
different. The same.
Yeah, probably exactly the same. But you really think somebody coming into the school when I was 13 years old saying don't do drugs? You tell me I can't do something, I'm going to fucking do it. Within reason. That doesn't mean I'm going to go out and kill people.
Yeah.
Worse.
Didn't lose your mind.
I have no respect for authority.
Always question authority.
Yeah, it's good to, but it's also bad to sometimes.
There was a quote. It was from a war general or someone. It'll be a good... Oh, man, if I find it. When tyranny becomes law, resistance becomes duty.
What's tyranny again?
Huh?
What's tyranny again?
When tyranny becomes...
No, what's tyranny?
Well, just conquest, domination.
Oh. So what was the quote?
When tyranny becomes law, resistance becomes duty. People may perceive tyranny in a certain way, and who knows what way resistance will show up, so...
Yeah. Again, I'm not really sure what to add to it.
Do you reckon we're on the verge of a revolution anyway?
Yeah, but I don't think it's the one we want.
Do you reckon that's the point of it? No one ever gets what they want?
Yeah, probably. Because, I mean, if anything, we're going to end up getting taken over by China in like the next 20 years.
Well,
they've got the world's economy.
Well,
by the bollocks.
Well, yeah, that's how it goes in manufacturing. On
it's like TikTok. TikTok's the biggest thing. I'm like Temu.
It is bad how it is all going in a way.
Well, you've just got that. Well, TikTok is a Chinese created app, and they sell things for way cheaper than what they should be.
Yeah, obviously they have that way of doing that.
Yeah, and they're also just killing people's attention spans, keeping people glued to the phones. So I don't know. It's all conspiracy. We could go so far into it, but probably not necessary for today.
Didn't they have like some camps a few years ago as well? Jamie, pull that up. I swear, man.
Where?
In China or somewhere. Is it North Korea?
Yeah,
Like Jews, Mongols, whatever the hell.
I don't know.
I would love to have a geographical location map of any camp in regards to what that camp does, you know what I mean?
I think China as well.
Come on, you think how many camps would be out there if we were all able to just see right now all the camps?
Yeah, but it's mad.
I suppose not saying anything after the word camps. Wait. Yeah, there's loads. I've got a bloke at work, shout out, you know who you are. It's like, fucking hell, mate. See that, mate? Fucking chemtrails, mate, I'm telling you.
Oh, no.
But it depends.
So people like that just sit in a garden shed smoking weed with a tinfoil hat on. And anybody that says any bollocks
I've got another bloke who will be like, hey, that's me.
He's the type of person that will believe in fucking 5G towers causing cancer and whatever else.
Yeah, I know someone like that as well. Working construction people, I get everything. We have plenty of chats. Ross Edgley's a mad guy.
Yeah.
He's from Grantham.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Thanks for watching.
Who else is from Grantham?
We are.
Yes.
We're the best thing that's happened to Grantham. They just don't know it yet.
Where would you move if you could, and why? Where would you?
In this country or across the
In
world?
this country and then out of this country.
What about if I could talk any language? Is that involved? I get to learn a new language like that.
That's something you got.
Can you play God?
That's something you got to factor in.
Play COD?
God.
Oh, why would you want to play God?
No, can he play God? Give me a language just like that.
Oh, right.
Where would you move in the UK and then abroad?
I feel like Colby would know more about the UK and where he wants to live, surely. Oh, I know anyway. Go on.
No, you go.
Scotland, probably.
I found something out because my mum and Darren are getting married next year.
In Scotland or down here first?
In Scotland.
In Scotland. Big up Scotland.
No, not big up Scotland.
Hey,
They're
man.
a bunch of filthy fucking racist.
Yeah, my kind of guy.
Right at home. Have you ever heard of blackening?
Oh. Paint.
No.
Oh.
Bitumen. and Rotten Tomatoes and whatever else. So basically, I think it's only in the real rural areas in Scotland because they're moving up to Campbelltown, which
So
is
hold on. Bitumen.
yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, like any rotten veg or anything. So basically, they're like proper West Isles of Scotland. So it's like I think it's like about half an hour boat trip from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, that's all right.
Basically, in those really rural areas, if someone's getting married, the woman will get taken into the centre of town, tied up, and get blackened, which is like bitumen and rotten tomatoes and stuff. My stepdad was telling me like it was a good thing. I was like, you do know if that happens, I'll be up there with a machete. Like, there's no fucking doubt about it. That is not happening. Bitumen will fucking hurt. It has to be hot to be a liquid.
Yeah.
It's like tar. Just an interesting fact about Scotland. Not to.
So why Scotland and then why?
Throughout all my childhood, every half term we wouldn't really do holidays, like big ones, but we'd be able to just drive all the way up to Scotland, Highlands, Cairngorms, whatever, watch Highland games, go on some horses, just be for family up there, really. So it's just a cheap, nice.
Highland games is like the strongman sort of stuff.
In a way, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, man, I've always seen that as a young boy. It's quite nice, very nice. I've just been with nature. It's just, damn, man. I used to go running up the mountains and stuff as well. Long walks.
Got the white David Goggins over it.
Do you want to know my little pristine? How can I say pristine? Idiot. White boy, privileged white boy moment. Do you want to know my privileged white boy moment?
Did you get touched by a Scottish priest?
No, I did dream of it, but no. Playing croquet in the garden.
Yeah, I've done that before. I want to say it's really white privilege.
Would you rate it out of 10?
No, about 0.
No, it's not like it.
You hit the ball through hoops in the grass.
So you make your own fun, mate.
I'd rather go out chasing.
Well, where's the imagination? You could be smacking anything, you know what I mean?
What were you smacking?
That
Foreigners?
No. That fucking priest.
Oh dear.
Yeah, bro, that's gay.
Oh man, if we don't get cancelled, I don't know. Oh,
No, we won't get anything.
Imagine filtering yourself and still getting cancelled.
huh?
Imagine
Yeah.
filtering yourself and still getting cancelled.
Oh man.
But then outside the UK then?
Would you like to go first on this one, Colby?
No, I might as well answer the UK one after you've answered, because you like all the limelight.
Anywhere out.
Didn't even argue it. Yeah, I do.
Anywhere out. So, can I only have one place?
That's the point of it.
Surely you're going to say Japan.
Yeah, but I've chosen Japan a lot recently. I feel like Australia would be pretty nice. I've heard so much about it recently. What do you mean,
It's proper white response, isn't it?
It is.
At least I'm safe over there, God.
From what?
Aborigines? No, Aboriginals. Aborigines. I was going to say, yeah, Aboriginals.
Yeah, but there's like a 95% chance you get raped by a massive spider.
Nah.
Are you sick?
There's people that lived out there for like 8-10 years that have probably never seen a spider, man.
Not sure at all.
Well, the person I spoke to, her sister hadn't seen a spider in 8 years and lived in Aussie.
They hadn't seen a single spider in 8
Yeah,
years.
because in the cities, it's just
What are they
cities.
walking around with their eyes closed?
Well, I don't know. I doubt they're little one. They probably won't get little house common spiders like us. You're going to see a fucking spider. It's going to be a fucking spider, isn't it?
Yeah, that's now the spider's house.
Yeah. You ever seen 8-legged freaks?
No.
Bro, I've got to show you that. You will love it, mate.
Yeah,
Just to cut that in there.
yeah, right, can I have some context as to why I'd love something called 8-legged freaks? Is it about insects? Insects, I'd said, not
It's about-
incests.
Okay.
I just want to clarify,
on your mind.
we do live in Lincolnshire.
It works on, and it's on arachnids, really, to be
Why would I love that?
film. You love films.
Oh yeah, just love all films by proxy.
Well, you should. Don't try it if you...
Don't knock it until you try it.
There you go, thank you. Don't try it till you buy it.
Wrong way round again.
Oh, don't buy it till you try it.
Or try it before you buy it. So you're
I'd be a
sticking,
good salesman.
sticking with Australia. Good salesman. You'd forget what
Don't
you're
buy
selling.
it before you try it.
Just that you'd be like, don't buy it.
I get a discount. Okay, where would I really go? Scandinavia, Netherlands. Getting some deep ass, beautiful nature places.
Scandinavia is like Norway, Sweden. Oh, sorts of places. Yeah, Sweden's pretty cool. Where Sweden was more like a backdated Russia in the World War II. Very interesting place. Not anything. Well, where we went, it wasn't that fascinating. But I really want to go to Norway. Norway have some beautiful laws over there.
Beautiful
Laws, yeah. I can't think of anything precise, but I'm pretty sure like they only work like 4 days out of the week and stuff like that. They actually like maternity leave. You get way longer to actually spend time with your kids and whatever.
The amount of people I have like in the UK that just like read this whatever title and it's like UK adult incoming 4 days work time, shit like that. I'm just like, I really doubt it, mate. Why are you even telling me this? It's not going to come. I'll be working till I'm 75.
UK. If it was somewhere to live temporarily, it'd be Manchester.
Oh, did I even do the UK? Yeah, go on. Manchester.
Yeah, I like Manchester. It's nice city. I do not.
Manchester.
No, I wouldn't do London either. I've never hated a place so much in my life. But if it was somewhere to like live and retire in the UK, it's got to be like the Lake District or the Cotswolds.
Yeah, definitely. As long as there's some mountains, some good sunsets.
Abroad, I don't actually know. I was immediately going to say Texas, but then I don't really. I wouldn't want to live in America.
It's a bit ride or die, that, isn't it?
Thailand would be pretty cool.
It's a shame because wherever you live, the effect will wear off. Like travelling, like no matter where you go, you'll get used to it. No matter what you get, you'll become normal with
Probably
it.
just be a bit of a nomad.
Yeah, that would be cool. There's definitely going to be. There probably already are. Just like groups getaways, like just hunting, whatever getaway.
Yeah, you definitely get something like that in America.
Yeah, definitely. So we're paying people to go back to the old ways it was. We're paying people to strip us of technology, really.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
You pay for everything nowadays.
Yeah.
What aren't you paying for?
Do remember to pay your Klarna payment to Just Eat people. Because that's what people can do now, isn't it? Finance, takeaways.
Yeah.
That was a long way about getting into it. But
yeah, it begs the question, if you can't afford to pay it in full, why the fuck are you getting a takeaway? I don't know why I brought that up, to be honest, but yeah.
Don't know why you did.
We'll have to take TGS name of just the Childish Podcast.
Yeah.
You hit me first.
The real podcast.
Right.
Just real poor people talking to you.
I don't think we'll get away with saying poor people. We're sat here with lighting, camera, mics.
We're in a torn down cabin in the woods with no electricity. Man, I love just absolutely shit jokes, honestly. Or just like blatant as hell. I think work's conditioned me to just...
There's a magic tractor driving down the road. Turns into a field.
Yeah, I like that.
You've seen those two geezers that's like just dad jokes, and it's two middle-aged geezers just sat by a river and they're just telling each other dad jokes, and they've got to sit and try and not laugh.
I think so.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
There's been loads of little joke things like that, isn't there?
Should we clock out?
I suppose it's 25 past. We are just running on whatever the hell.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed sitting listening to us chat shit.
No, do a proper one. Like,
what?
Like, give a... proper...
This is the 10 o'clock BBC News.
It's 9:30. She's like that.
You really make me want to blow my brains out sometimes.
you gonna show the audience out?
If you have a Morrison's More card, please scan it now. I don't. What do you mean a proper outro? I don't.
That's any of those, isn't it? You done it. Now.
We could literally just go bye and then cut it.
Yeah, you done it.
All right.
Okay, cool.